what we're going to do is called shrink plastic. We're going to stamp an image first in permanent ink. Otherwise the ink that we're going to colour it in will bleed. So there's the picture of the camper van. And we'll have a red camper van. We'll just fetch it in with some water because you don't want the colour too deep, because as the image shrinks the colour intensifies. So if we stretch that colour along, we'll do the body red as well. I don't know exact colours of a camper van, but I'm sure it won't matter. And I think you can use any ink with this. And this is just water that I'm diluting it with. And do this other side. Don't matter if you come over edge because we're going to cut it out anyway. Ignore the dog barking in the background. It doesn't matter about being over precise either, because when the image shrinks down you're going to lose some of the imperfections. So we'll do the lights yellow. And the number plate yellow. So we've got silver for the trim. Oops, thread the red across. Some more. Sorry about this. Just get these ready first. It's just a bit metallic. And the ring mirrors. And what colour shall we do the spare wheel in the middle? Just to add a bit of colour. Now what we're going to do now, we're going to cut it out. And once we've cut it out, we're going to punch a hole in the top because it's going to be a key ring. If it'll still be big enough to be a key ring, it might not be, it might shrink down a little bit too far. And if any of you have not heard of shrink plastic, it's when old-fashioned crisp packets, you used to be able to put them in a hot oven, and they used to shrink right down. The old cellophane, they used to shrink right down, and it used to do the same thing. Just pop a hole in the top, where the keyring's going to go, and I will heat it up for the shrinking part to be the shrinking process. Take a couple of minutes, well, a couple of seconds for the heat to start, go through the plastic. Right, there she goes. I don't think it's gone wrong. Turn it over. And press it down. Not with the stamp. And there is your little camper van. What started off as that size is now that size. And here we have a split ring. And a split nail. There you go. One can find keyring.